In the mornings, John Quansah tends to his little trophy cabinet, a trinket from the past that bring back fond yet painful memories of the footballer he once was or could have been. He then waves his son goodbye, takes a short walk to get a tricycle to work. Known by his close friends as Abebe, he works as a labourer at a government hospital in Obuasi on a temporary basis. As the 40-year-old pushes the wheelbarrow, he wonders where his next source of income will come from. This wasn't the life he imagined.
I couldn't make it to the highest level in football because of injuries. That affected my progress negatively and forced me to return home.
In 2000, then partners of Goldfields Football Club, Dutch club Ajax Amsterdam, selected 3 teenagers from Obuasi to go through their stringent yet rewarding youth program. Among them, Quansah stood out. He was 15 at the time, but demonstrated pace, trickery, and technical ability of a modern-day winger.
The real John Quansah is fast and you're a real winger. Ajax has a lack of wingers and the way you improved is good. Congratulations, and I hope you will get the benefit out of it.
Quansah grew confident after each youth tournament, winning individual awards and growing with talents like Wesley Schneider, who at the time was also hopeful of making the Ajax first team. The stars were aligning until disaster struck at the Ofori Stadium in Obuasi when Quansah was on holidays. At the behest of his elder sister, John Quansah joined the then Goldfield squad to train here just weeks before his holidays ended and his scheduled trip to the Netherlands began. Now, after taking part in some shooting drills where he shot from right behind the 18-yard box on the left side of this pitch, Quansah felt a major discomfort in his right thigh. He didn't know it then, but that became his first major injury, and that signaled the beginning of the end for his burgeoning football career. The injuries recurred. After several failed attempts to get Quansah back into shape, Ajax sent him back to Goldfields, where he struggled to make a mark. The struggle to get back to fitness was a long and arduous one. It never happened, and the winger hung up his boots at 21 in 2006. Since then, he's been living from paycheck to paycheck. On the opposite side of the spectrum, Wesley Schneider made the Ajax senior team in 2002. 8 years later, he won the treble with Inter, reached the 2010 World Cup final with the Netherlands, and finished 4th in the FIFA Ballon d'Or voting. It was a tough watch for Quansah, and he had to rely on a childhood friend for emotional support.
I
used to play with Abebe when we were kids. He had a great understanding of the game and his performances were great. We both believed we would go far in football, but that didn't happen. So when I saw him struggling after retirement, I engaged him a bit more and we're advising each other.
At sunset, Abebe takes his son to a familiar pitch where they both watch young players run around with incredible level of the exuberance Abebe had as a boy. He watches and smiles, heavy in his own thoughts of what could have been. As he tries to mend the little left from his life, Quansah hopes the next generation of talents do not end up like him.
Football no, oye, jumedi bia mekere pedeba edu hu nyina ede ishim.
You have to be dedicated to it. Take your training seriously and manage your body well. When you get injured, don't let it affect you mentally. I let my injuries affect my confidence. So much so that anytime I recovered, I feared getting another injury. Because of this, I was constantly getting injuries.
The man didn't to meet him na minya akopɛ me pra.
Getting to the top of the professional football pyramid is tough. For Africans, it is tougher. And Quansah's journey is testament of how a poorly managed injury could ruin the possibility of a brilliant football career. Billy Shen for 3 Sports from Obuasi.